Like the GTA games of the PS2 era haven't really aged as well.
No. San Andreas
is best.
It has more of a story than 5.
See, I wouldn't mind.
Now, where is that last one at?
I think I feel like you have to go in one of the level areas, maybe.
Okay.
Unless it's like in one of the houses.
I think I went in all the houses.
Well, you know what? Did you go in that one you just passed? I did not think so.
Well, Mr. You are gonna die.
Yeah. One of these days, folks, we'll deal with the...
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
How did you think that was...
I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now,
Furry.
I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. Oh, I just
So
hope
you'll
she's
have to do
all
the
right.
fisherman challenge before you can
Where's
do
the
that.
parcel if you bring her back to me?
Power
Wait a
cell.
minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
So I suggest doing the Forbidden Jungle area first before you do the where Samus wanted you to go. Because after you fight that plant boss,
Yeah.
it like unlocks more of that blue eco, and including that area, and it'll help out.
I forgot. I couldn't quite remember.
Are you talking to all the people now?
Well, no, I'm not really have a reason to yet.
I guess we'll save the scout flopper. Well, look around. I was gonna say look in the Forbidden Jungle area because there's like some stuff there that's like counts as being in the Sandover Village. I think. Well, there's some precursor orbs.
Scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
Oh, no.
No.
Shut your whore mouth.
And as Exo Paradigm Gamer once said, the 7th generation of game consoles has aged interestingly. Not poorly or great, just interestingly. And by the way, we're playing this. This is a 6th generation game, but we're playing this on we're playing this on my account that I've already gotten all the trophies on. So you won't be. That's why you won't be seeing any trophies come up. I know all of you were really concerned about that. I just had to let you know that.
DFCHE. It's a
Bless you.
It's a lady.
Oh, this is Jane Train. He as of this recording, he released a new video yesterday, I think.
Tronathan.
Yes. So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you get those at the top after you complete that plant boss thing.
Yeah, there really was an asynchronous nature to this game.
Asynchronous. Well, if I knew what that meant.
Things didn't all have to be done in sequential order.
Ah. My knowledge of vocabularian is in shrilly. Anyway. Oh. What about if schools taught? What about how if schools taught what kids saying they should teach, how they'd still fall asleep in class?
Yeah.
I just struggle because I had autism.
What do you have
Everyone
in the
feel bad for me.
Nothing to talk about. Damn monsters patrolling the ocean. Took a
See, I never-
bite out of me fishery. And now
Wait.
they're gobbling up me catch.
Oh, let me catch!
I can't
This is the way the mic was.
fish in this river.
Woo! Maybe it's your breath.
You think you
What about how some of this, like, between...
Open up river
What about how there's like a split second of black, you know,
If you can catch
a blank
200
screen.
pounds of them critters, and then I'll let you and Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island. You want to try the challenge?
And this is like one of 2 challenges where you can say yes or no to.
There are 2 types of good fish to catch. 1-pound fishies.
And 5.
Fishies.
How everyone has to like breathe in to say words all the time in this game.
Gonna take me net back from you.
But I,
There are poisonous eels in this river. Catch even a one of them boogers, and
whoa.
you'll poison the whole darn catch.
This game's hard.
This challenge can be, yeah, this mini game.
It's one of those either really easy or it's really difficult.
Yeah, it's one of those. I've never been able to figure out if he's saying dim monsters or damn monsters. I think because he talks pirate like he may be saying dim, but you know.
Dim monsters.
Yeah, and, like, but I think some people think he also thinks they can't tell if he's saying that or damn monsters. But it
Thankfully, the side of the net catches these things. That makes this challenge a lot easier.
yeah. Also do like how you know this
Ah,
game came
frick.
you know this game came out the same year as this game came out the same year as Sonic
See what I
Adventure
mean?
2. Yeah.
As what?
This game came out the same year as Sonic Adventure 2.
Huh.
Why aren't you catching it?
Frick. Almost didn't catch that.
To the left.
To the left.
Hold steady.
How many pounds is it?
200.
Okay.
Steady, boy. You did it. You caught 200 pounds of
For
fish.
some reason, my mind was thinking 400. I was like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
Here's the power cell I promised.
And you can
And you can use my boat at the village dock whenever you like.
And then he just stands there the rest of the game just
Yeah,
cackling
fish
at us.
rotting. It'd be funny if there's a little extra where, like, you see
They're
the fish
rotting.
rotting and he's still laughing.
Yeah. Or you see him in Jak 2 and he's still like somehow he survived and he's
Still laughing with the fish somehow
Yeah.
that haven't rotted.
Yeah. Yeah, this game came out the same year as, let's see, Sonic Adventure 2 on Dreamcast and on GameCube over in Japan.
We don't like Lakers.
Oh yeah, and then Daxter kind of made a plot hole in that where he meets that character in the game, which you know takes place before Jak 2. So I'm trying to think.
I probably need to get some Blue Eco up there for that thing.
Oh yeah, this game also came out the same year as Conquered Bad Fur Day.
Isn't that weird?
Isn't that a weird situation? You know, oh, okay.
What, do you think I just did that for fun?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. You gonna try to get all the precursor orbs in the game?
Yep.
Okay.
If I reasonably can.
'Cause I was gonna say, I know that was it? You don't have to get all of those to see the ending.
Right.
Okay. I know you have to get them all if you want to get the trophy.
You have to get all the power cells.
I was just saying that, like, to get all the trophies in like the PS3 and PS4 versions of this game.
Right.
Yeah. By the way, no, we won't be playing through Jak X.
No, that game's too hard.
It is. Like, I would rather take Jak 2's difficulty over Jak X's.
Let's just say I've beaten Jak 2 on hero mode and struggled to beat the first 2 levels on Jak X on normal mode.
Yeah, basically they made it way too hard. Like it's a fun game when you have like other people playing. Like I haven't played much of the racing, but like in terms of like the car combat mode, I mean that one's fun enough. It is
K-Combat.
Yeah, it's similar to Twisted Metal. But
Let's get up on that machine and break the mirror diverting the precursor beam.
But yeah, it wasn't. Yeah.
Looks like a weird animal with a nose.
Oh yeah, I know. Which apparently, if you don't want to risk your save file and you get the game on PS2, Jak X, I mean, get the greatest hits copy. Because apparently the original copy has a bug that can potentially ruin your whole memory card. But you have to break that thing. Yeah, sound effect is funny.
Those tower doohickeys scattered all over the jungle must redirect the eco beam. Let's go fiddle with them.
Daxter, you forgot to breathe in before you started other sentences. You know, in this game where everyone has to take a breath every time. And we'll find out that they were in like a really hot room or something when they were recording. Or some kind of like dense air, you know. Like how whenever you do that, the mic thing like goes red. When you know.
I'm sorry.
It's your fault for being
drainage.
allergic.
You got allergy drainage.
I think the reason I was a little hesitant at first to like play these on like the PS4 versions of these was because like at least for the second game there's like problems with like frame rate drops and
Not on PS5, it's not much.
I guess not. See, this is like a straight port of the PS2 version. I just hope that at some point we'll get a maybe we'll get some.
Oh wait, that's the one.
Yeah, I'm thinking like at some point we should get hopefully PS2 versions of or I mean the PS4/PS5 like emulators of this game. Like they did with Sly Cooper.
I'm just waiting for Sly 2 done in that way.
Oh yeah, I know. And it was done pretty well. Like there were barely any problems with, you know.
Just what about the SpongeBob with the Strangler laughing, or was it the Strangler? Whichever one the evil one's laughing, SpongeBob starts laughing with it. No, it's a Plankton.
No, yeah.
Or SpongeBob just starts laughing. And starts.
Oh yeah.
No, not that one. No, it's one of them. Or SpongeBob just starts laughing with them casually. Butterfly kisses. It's too cute. It's disgusting.
Well, hey, Mr. Krabs, I did it.
Let's get that dollar. No, is that a 20?
Yeah.
In case of emergency, break glass, and it's just a $20 bill.
Neptunia Riders versus Dogoos.
What? What the heck am I looking at?
Yeah. Why do I have a feeling it's like an anime type game? No, it'd have like some numbers and weird letter placements, you know. If it was a anime type game.
Yeah, something Dogus and Resurrection Type F.
Yeah, Type F5.
What about anime episode names? You know, like in Dragon Ball Z, the episode's called Goku beats Cell, or
Yeah.
But like it tells you what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Still need to play that at some point. Dragon Ball Z Budokai.
Budokai.
Yes.
I want to play the first
Budokai.
one.
What?
I want to play the first Budokai.
Budokai. I got that on PS2. Why don't we play the? It's like, why don't we play the HD versions of 1 and 3? I didn't actually see. Now those are cases of. Well, I mean, well, no, it's not just the HD games. I mean, like there was a reason for the change of music and stuff. But why did they censor some of it when it was still a T-rated game?
Yeah, the censoring is what got me.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, the music in the original was way better.
It's just, unfortunately, was kind of, what's the word?
Retard.
Yes. Stolen? Not stolen, but like, plagiarized? No.
Yeah, plagiarized.
Plagiarized, okay. Plagiarized. If we ever play Conquer on here, I'm going to be playing Conquer.
Oh yeah, don't make me do that. Wow!
Wow! And I technically have it on N64 and Xbox One. And Live and Reloaded. And I've actually, now that I think about it, I've also got the Game Boy Color game. I've got all the Conquers.
I'm gonna conquer the Conquers.
But yeah, once you defeat that plant boss, a lot more of those blue Rico stuff will open up. So I was playing through Taiwan, which you'll hear it a few times whenever I play it, if you watch those videos. DPS plays. Yep.
I got to 0.
Well, that's because you had like
I know.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, I was gonna say, in Taiwan, like, Taiwan, it's gonna sound like I'm saying Taiwan, I'm just gonna say Thai HD.
We need to get to the top of that tower.
Well, there's other stuff over that way.
I know.
Well, anyway, so, Thai HD, like...
And Thai HD.
Thai HD. They had,
Silence European.
yeah.
I love that name. It's like somebody, they have a shopping cart, a popsicle, or whatever else, and they have like the British names for all that.
Yeah.
And then it just shows Teddy Roosevelt, and it says "Silence European."
So, in Thai HD, I was talking about like how there were certain collectathons that came out where that was an example one where like the levels were a little too big, and they only did it because look bigger, bigger, more open levels. It's like the idea is cool, but then like when you get down to at least trying to be a completionist of it, it's a little too large, usually.
Bum 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 bum.
I feel like for the most part these levels are relatively, well sized enough for the type of game that it is. But like,
Yeah, so we got a precursor launch.
Wait, watch
but
this.
You aren't powered up with the blue
Watch.
stuff, so it ain't gonna help us.
Look at that. Like the spikes disappear.
oh yeah. Polygons. But I can remember. But I was talking about in the Thai HD playthrough was like, like the way Thai 1 works and like the way of the movement and everything. Some of the levels were just a little too large, especially when trying to like get all the collectibles. Because like you may be searching so many, and so many of the places look samey. So many of the sections look really samey. So that's something you gotta work on if you make a really big open.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you see that?
Okay, it's not after you defeat the plant, but it's in the same area.
All over the world. I knew there was a way to turn them on. There must be places to turn on the other eco vents as well.
Alright, it's getting a little choppy there. I guess you saw the frame rate drops there.
Oh yeah.
I did realize though that like on the PS2, like the ones that were, because I remember I played for a long time. I had played the HD versions of these games on PS3. They did actually improve some things, like other than just visuals. Like they kept the frame rate a little more consistent, even when even when more was going on.
Like Ratchet and Clank and a Crash Bandicoot boss together.
Yes. What about the brutal way Jak dies? You know, if you like die by the plant here, how it just like this right here.
Most of the bosses don't have crazy death animations.
I know.
Must have been a time constraint.
Yeah, they probably put that in there, and then they're like, guys, we don't have any time for others. But like, I mean, that's basically a Crash Bandicoot death right there, was being eaten by a
I really
creature.
thought you just said Trash Bandicoot.
Trash Bandicoot. Why do let's see, I remember hearing something about like, I heard it was a code name or something. I think it was like what they used to call Fake Crash was Trash Bandicoot when they were developing.
I feel like Trash Bandicoot should be about like a raccoon.
Yeah, even though that's Bandicoot.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of like Trash Pandas.
Trash Pandas.
That's what raccoons are, Trash Pandas.
Yeah. And then red raccoons are called Red Pandas.
Red pandas are adorable.
Oh, they are. Except in what was it? Shoot, what am I trying to think of right now? Turning red. Also, keep jumping on the head. Just remember that they, you know, I think you have to collect them and then, yeah. I can't remember how many it has. Well, no more headache.
Oh,
like how you still get hurt by the spikes.
well, yeah, it's still painful.
It's painful. See, I told you. We'll bridge that gap when we get there.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
We'll bridge that burn. Yeah, yesterday I was just, you know, I was just doing casual, like, I was just like, I was watching laundry while folding some YouTube.